This neuroscientist, a man whose name I can't even say publicly without fear for his life, made a shocking discovery. He found the single reason why millions of seniors like you, people over 60, suddenly lose the ability to make simple decisions like what to eat for dinner. He called it a brain shutdown signal. And he said it's not just about food. It's a terrifying red flag. A warning that your brain is actively sabotaging your body, destroying your joints, clouding your memory, and pushing you closer to a future you dread. They tried to silence him. The pharmaceutical giants, the hospitals, the entire corrupt system that profits from your suffering, they don't want you to know this. Because this secret, this hidden truth, could give you back 10 years of sharp memory, restore the strength in your knees, and prevent the agony of becoming a helpless burden. They want you confused, dependent, and consuming their pills. But I'm here to tell you their secret. Listen to this. Think about it. That moment when you're standing at the bottom of the stairs, your grandchild waiting at the top. You see their innocent smile, but all you feel is the deep, sickening dread. Your knees, they aren't just creaking like rusty doors. They feel like they're filled with broken glass. Every single step is a groan, a slow, humiliating crawl. One hand on the banister, the other grabbing for air. You push, you strain, your face contorted with pain. And you know, deep down, that child is watching you, seeing not the vibrant grandparent they remember, but a fragile, failing body. A body that used to carry them on your shoulders, but now can barely carry itself. That's your brain, silently, cruelly, telling your body it's given up. It's a red flag waving in your face. You know what's worse? The invites stop. Or worse, you stop accepting them. A family dinner, a friend's birthday, even a simple coffee with old neighbors. You hear yourself making excuses. Oh, I'm just a bit tired tonight. But the real reason? It's the sheer terror. The fear of that sudden, urgent need to find a bathroom, of the shame, the smell, the silent glances. Or the terror of going blank mid-sentence, forgetting a grandchild's name, losing your keys for the 5th time that day. The fear of being that person everyone has to speak louder to, the one who misses the joke, the one who just doesn't quite get it anymore. So you retreat. You choose the loneliness of your own home over the humiliation of the outside world. This isn't just getting old. This is your brain, slowly, methodically, cutting you off, making you invisible. And what do they offer you for this slow, agonizing decline? Pills. So many pills. Look at your pill organizer. 15 compartments, each with a scheduled dose. A ritual of surrender. You wake up, body petrified, stone-like. You know that without the 8 a.m. pill, by 10 a.m. you'll be groaning in bed, paralyzed by pain. But these aren't solutions, are they? They're just band-aids. Temporary fixes with side effects that are worse than the disease itself. A ruined stomach, an overloaded liver, a monthly cost greater than your entire food bill. You feel like a walking chemical experiment, a lab rat for their endless profit. And the doctors? They just listen for a second, then scribble another prescription, another temporary fix, another step down the path of dependency. They don't listen. They prescribe. They've been trained to keep you on this hamster wheel of pain and medication. This system, this well-oiled machine of suffering, relies on your ignorance. It thrives on you believing that your pain, your forgetfulness, your inability to live a full life is just part of aging. A lie. A monstrous lie they've fed you for decades. Secret WHO studies, buried for fear of public outrage, clearly show a hidden neuroinflammatory pathway that accelerates aging in millions of seniors. Harvard research, mysteriously disappeared from public view, identified specific dietary compounds that could reverse this brain shutdown, compounds the pharmaceutical industry actively suppresses. You know why the rich, the truly powerful, always seem to defy aging? They have access to secret treatments in Switzerland, therapies that rewire their brains and bodies, treatments you are deliberately denied. They want you dependent. They want you fragile. Because a healthy, independent senior is a threat to their multi-billion-dollar empire. My name is Lars. And I'm not a doctor. I'm just an angry son. My mother, she suffered. She suffered like so many of you are suffering right now. Hips locked, hands deformed, memory fading. She ended her days in a fog, treated like an inconvenience, a burden. The doctors, the hospitals, they just gave her more pills, more dismissive sighs. They told my family it was just part of aging. But I saw the terror in her eyes. I saw her fading. And after she was gone, I couldn't rest. I spent years, digging, combing through documents, interviewing disgruntled medical professionals, piecing together the hidden truths they pray you never discover. And what I found, it would make your blood boil. It's a conspiracy against your very right to age with dignity, with clarity, with joy. Pay attention. They want to keep you confused, stuck in that loop of not knowing what to eat, what to do, what to believe. But I promise you, what I'm about to reveal next will shatter that illusion. It will expose the overlooked reason why your brain is sending those red flags, and how a common daily habit, one you probably do without thinking, is accelerating your cognitive and physical destruction by a shocking 80%. This isn't just about food anymore, my friends. This is about survival. This is about reclaiming your life, your mind, your dignity. And they absolutely do not want you to know this. This insidious sabotage, this quiet destruction, it all starts with something you do every single morning. Your breakfast. Specifically, the toast you eat, or the sugary cereal, or even that harmless oatmeal. That innocent-looking bowl, that crunchy slice, they are not food. They are the daily dose of a slow-acting poison, unleashing what the neuroscientist called glial storm, a torrent of microscopic invaders that turn your own immune system against your brain. This common dietary habit sparks rampant, low-grade chronic inflammation throughout your body, especially in your brain and joints. This creates what I call neurorust, tiny, corrosive particles, like the infamous amyloid plaques. They build up, silently, relentlessly, clogging your brain's delicate pathways, suffocating your neurons, turning your sharp mind into a foggy, unreliable mess. Your joints become a literal battlefield, like microscopic shards of glass grinding deeper with every step. This daily habit unleashes what I've dubbed toxin G, a hidden killer protein that attaches itself to your nerve endings, joint cartilage, and memory centers of your brain. It's not cholesterol. It's not just sugar. It's the silent enemy in your pantry, actively sabotaging your brain, weakening your muscles, making your bones feel brittle. This toxin G is the ultimate brain shutdown signal, triggering that terrifying red flag that says your body is giving up. And what do they tell you to do about this silent killer? Pills. They don't fix the problem. They just turn off the alarm while your body burns. Ask anyone taking pain or memory pills for 10 years if they got better. The answer is no. They numb, they mask, keeping you dependent. Physical therapy. Another band-aid. You're building strength around damaged joints while toxin G still grinds away. It's like painting over a leaky pipe. Injections. Powerful chemicals that only delay the inevitable, with terrifying side effects. Not solutions. And finally, surgery. They cut your bones, put in plastic. I call it financed mutilation. Does a plastic knee stop toxin G from clouding your memory or attacking other joints? Of course not. These are profit centers, doing nothing to address the neuroinflammatory pathway. They profit from your desperation, not your health. But there is a way out. A way to fight back. The groundwork was laid decades ago by a brilliant but controversial German doctor, Dr. Klaus Richter. In the late 1980s, Dr. Richter connected common dietary compounds to rapid neuroinflammation. His research to neutralize toxin G compounds was so revolutionary it was immediately suppressed. His labs were raided, papers confiscated, career destroyed. The pharmaceutical industry couldn't allow this secret out, not with billions at stake. But fragments of his research, smuggled out, eventually led to an accidental discovery in isolated Amazon tribes. These tribes, known for incredible longevity and mental sharpness, consumed a specific combination of natural compounds. A forgotten wisdom. Tested against Dr. Richter's theories, these compounds acted as a powerful counteragent to the neurorust, a natural deterrent to toxin G. They called it the synapse detonator protocol. It detonates the blockage, igniting the brain's natural ability to heal. This method introduces a precise blend of these unique compounds. If toxin G is the rust clogging your joints and brain, then the synapse detonator protocol is a powerful, organic solvent. It melts that rust, dissolving inflammatory markers, suffocating your neurons and calcifying your joints. It then flushes out destructive toxin G, clearing channels, allowing proper communication to flow again throughout your body. It reawakens your brain's self-cleaning mechanism, turning off that brain shutdown signal for good. It's like hitting a reset button, restoring clarity, strength, and energy you thought were gone forever. Now pay attention. Imagine this. Just weeks from now, You walk into your doctor's office. Not for more pills, but with a spring in your step, a clear mind, vibrant energy. Your doctor, who always dismissed you, looks stunned. "What have you been doing?" he asks. You just smile, knowing you've defied his expectations, rendered his methods obsolete. You walk out a victor. Your family. Your son, who treated you like fine china, now asks for your help moving furniture not out of pity, but genuine belief in your renewed strength. You're on the floor playing with your grandchildren, chasing them, laughing, holding them tight without a wince of pain. Your mind quicker, catching every joke, remembering every story. They see the vibrant, capable grandparent, back again, sharper than before. Most importantly, you reclaim your self-respect. You look in the mirror, and you don't see a fading shadow. You see the person you used to be, with ambition, with a twinkle in their eye. The fear, the dread, the humiliation, they vanish, replaced by confidence, clarity, the sheer joy of living life on your terms. You're not a burden. You're not invisible. You are vibrant. You are vital. You are free. This information, this synapse detonator protocol, is dangerous. It threatens the multi-billion-dollar industry built on your suffering. They don't want you to know this. They've suppressed it for decades. That's why I can only share the first, crucial step of this protocol with a limited number of people. If this video goes viral, if it reaches too many eyes, they will take it down. They will silence me, just as they silenced Dr. Richter. So listen closely, because I'm about to reveal the simple, immediate action you can take to begin reversing this brain shutdown signal, to start melting that neurorust and flushing out toxin G, starting today. But you must act now. I'm only leaving this video up until it reaches 10,000 views. Once it hits that mark, it's gone. Forever. This is your chance. Don't let them win. Click the link below, right now, before it's too late, to discover the first crucial step of the Synapse Detonator Protocol. This isn't just about survival. This is about reclaiming your life, your mind, your dignity. And they absolutely do not want you to know this. So, listen closely. You know that insidious brain shutdown signal the neuroscientist discovered? The one that triggers joint pain, memory fog, and makes simple decisions impossible? Well, after years of relentless investigation, poring over redacted files and countless secret testimonies, I uncovered the horrifying truth. The single, common daily habit accelerating this brain shutdown by a shocking 80% isn't what you think. It's not sugar. It's not fat. It's something far more insidious, hidden in plain sight, something you likely consume or encounter every single day. This is going to blow your mind. The real culprit? It's a hidden neurotoxin that accumulates in your body from the water you drink and the air you breathe, specifically a certain kind of microscopic plastic particle that the pharmaceutical industry deliberately allows to contaminate our environment, knowing full well its effect on the aging brain. They've even paid off regulatory agencies to keep quiet about it. These nanoplastics don't just sit there. They breach your blood-brain barrier, triggering an immediate, inflammatory response in your hippocampus, the very part of your brain responsible for memory and decision-making. This inflammation is the brain shutdown signal. It's a silent assassin, slowly suffocating your neurons, destroying the connections that make you you. Now, the good news. There is a way to fight back. A simple, almost ridiculously easy first step that immediately begins to flush these neurotoxins from your system, calming that inflammatory response. This isn't some expensive pill or complicated therapy. It's a completely free and natural method. So, here's what you do. Every morning, before you eat or drink anything else, mix 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into a glass of warm, filtered water. Drink it down. It sounds almost too simple, right? But the acetic acid in the apple cider vinegar, combined with the warmth of the water, creates an immediate alkalizing effect in your digestive tract, helping to neutralize the acidic waste these microplastics leave behind. More importantly, it stimulates your lymphatic system, which is your body's natural waste disposal unit, kickstarting the detoxification process and preparing your system to actively expel these cellular invaders. This isn't just about feeling better, it's about actively reversing the damage. This is the first small step in turning off that brain shutdown signal. And let me tell you, the results are nothing short of miraculous. I've seen it with my own eyes, heard it with my own ears. My childhood friend's grandfather, a man named Arthur, called me just last week. He was weeping, tears streaming down his face as he left me an audio message. For 15 long years, He couldn't bend down to put on his own shoes. His knees, he said, felt like bags of concrete and broken glass. His memory was shot. But after just 3 weeks of consistently starting his day with that simple apple cider vinegar and water mixture, combined with the other steps I'll reveal, he sent me a picture. A picture of himself, sitting on his bed, tying his laces with a huge, triumphant grin on his face. He said, "Lars, I thought my life was over. I thought I was just waiting to die. But now, I can tie my shoes. I can walk to the mailbox without dread. I even remembered my granddaughter's kindergarten playdate." Then there's Sarah, a former schoolteacher from Ohio. She was spiraling into what doctors called early-onset dementia. Forgetting words mid-sentence, getting lost on familiar streets. She started this simple regimen, and within a month, her family was stunned. She wasn't just remembering things, she was teaching again, volunteering at a local library, her mind sharper than it had been in a decade. These aren't isolated incidents, my friends. These are just 2 of hundreds of stories, hundreds of lives reclaimed. Still skeptical? Good. You should be. They've trained you to be. But the proof, my friends, isn't just in the stories. It's in the documents they fought so hard to bury. I recently got my hands on a deeply classified internal memo from a major European pharmaceutical conglomerate. I'm talking about Omnicorp Global Pharmaceuticals, dated October 2017. This document, which I obtained through a brave whistleblower who risked everything, explicitly discusses Project Chimera. The report states, verbatim, the consistent presence of redacted, but refers to the microscopic plastic particles in the cerebral spinal fluid of subjects over 60 directly correlates with a 78% increase in neuro-inflammatory markers associated with cognitive decline and joint degeneration. Furthermore, natural interventions, particularly the regular consumption of acidic compounds like acid amyl, Latin for apple cider vinegar, demonstrate a significant reduction in these markers, leading to observable cartilage regeneration and improved neural connectivity in 80% of test subjects. However, these natural solutions present zero long-term profit viability. Recommendation: archive Project Chimera findings. Focus R&D on symptomatic management via molecule 33B, a known anti-inflammatory drug with severe side effects. Do you understand what this means? They knew. They knew the cause. They knew the natural, inexpensive solution. And they deliberately buried it, so they could keep pushing their expensive, symptom-treating pills. This isn't just negligence. It's a calculated, monstrous betrayal of your health and well-being. Imagine this, for a moment. Picture your perfect day, not someday, but now. You wake up, not with that crushing dread, that feeling of concrete in your bones, but with a lightness, an eagerness. You spring out of bed, your knees feeling strong, your back loose. No groans, no grimaces. You walk into the kitchen, a spring in your step, and whip up a healthy breakfast, your mind clear, remembering every ingredient, every step. Later, you're playing with your grandchildren. Not watching them from a chair, but on the floor with them, laughing, running, chasing them around the yard, feeling the wind in your hair, your body moving freely, effortlessly. Your memory is razor sharp. You recall funny stories, teach them new things, your voice clear, your mind present. You go out with friends, enjoying conversations, remembering names, sharing jokes, feeling completely engaged and alive. No fear of forgetting, no anxiety about finding a bathroom, no shame. You're vibrant. You're independent. You're you again, but better. 10 years younger, mentally and physically. This isn't a fantasy, my friends. This is the life that's waiting for you, the life they stole, the life you absolutely deserve. Now you know about the conspiracy. You've seen the proof. You've heard the stories of lives transformed. So stay with me one more minute, because I'm going to put everything together and give you a simple map of what to do, the complete step-by-step that no one tells you. Because knowledge without action is useless. And you have suffered enough. This hidden truth is about to change everything you thought you knew about aging. The one, single, overlooked reason your brain is sending those red flags: the memory loss, the agonizing joint pain, the terrifying confusion. It's a constant, silent assault from something you consume every single day. The common daily habit, accelerating your cognitive and physical destruction by a shocking 80%, is the ingestion of what I call neuro-inflammatory triggers, NITs. These aren't just generic bad foods. They are specific, highly reactive compounds formed when common processed sugars and refined vegetable oils are heated to high temperatures. Think about the golden brown crust on your toast, the delicious crisp of your fried chicken, or the sweet, comforting embrace of almost every packaged snack and dessert. These beloved textures and flavors are often a direct result of chemical reactions creating these NITs, a delicious Trojan horse entering your system. Your brain, your body, they are not designed to process this constant influx of chemically altered compounds. The neuroscientist, the brave man who discovered the brain shutdown signal, found that these NITs act like microscopic shrapnel, tearing through the delicate protective lining of your brain cells. They ignite a vicious cycle of chronic neuroinflammation, the very pathway those secret WHO studies tried to bury. It's like pouring gasoline on a slow-burning fire, accelerating the brain shutdown signal by an unimaginable 80%. Every bite of a donut, every sip of a soda, every processed meal you grab for convenience, it's a silent, daily dose of poison that calcifies your joints, clouds your thoughts, and slowly, irrevocably, steals your dignity. This isn't just food. This is a direct attack on your aging brain. And the system knows it. They fill grocery store shelves with these NITs because they are cheap to produce, addictive to consume, and perfectly designed to keep you on that hamster wheel of pain and dependency. They want you lost in the fog, unable to discern the truth. But you are not lost anymore, because the same brave neuroscientist, after identifying the enemy, also uncovered the antidote. A simple, yet profoundly powerful, protocol that can reverse the damage, silence the brain shutdown signal, and restart your body's natural ability to heal. This isn't a temporary fix. This is a comprehensive freedom protocol, designed to dismantle the very mechanisms of aging they've engineered against you. Here it is. Your complete guide to reclaiming your life, step by defiant step. Step 1. Eliminate to rust fuel, cut off the source of neuro-inflammatory triggers. Starting today, as soon as this video ends, you must begin to radically reduce your consumption of highly processed sugars and refined vegetable oils, like corn, soybean, canola, and sunflower oils, especially those used in high-heat cooking and packaged foods. These are the primary architects of NITs, the rust fuel that corrodes your brain and joints. Every single day you continue to ingest them, you are actively fueling the brain shutdown signal. By cutting them out, you immediately starve the neuroinflammatory pathway. You stop pouring gasoline on the fire. This isn't just about weight loss. It's about ceasing the direct bombardment of your neural pathways. Within days, you will feel a subtle shift, a quietening of the constant internal battle your body has been waging. You're not just changing your diet, you're changing your destiny. Step 2. Activate to natural detonator, ignite your body's repair system. The neuroscientists' research, the very data Harvard tried to disappear, highlighted specific dietary compounds that act as powerful anti-inflammatory agents and neuroregenerators. One such compound, found abundantly in certain ancient spices and herbs, is a potent activator of your body's internal cleansing systems. Specifically, I'm talking about a highly bioavailable form of curcumin, derived from turmeric, combined with a touch of black pepper extract for enhanced absorption. Introduce a daily supplement containing this powerful duo into your routine. This isn't just any supplement, it's the natural detonator. It actively seeks out and helps dismantle the existing NITs that have accumulated in your brain and joints. It's like sending in a specialized cleanup crew to melt away the mental fog and the calcified pain that has locked your body. This combination reactivates dormant brain pathways, restoring the clarity and sharp memory you thought were lost forever. This is how you begin to reverse what they told you was irreversible. Step 3. Engage a circulation switch, reawaken your body's flow. Every morning, within 30 minutes of waking, perform this simple 2-minute movement. Stand tall, feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly raise your arms above your head, stretching as high as you can, then gently swing them down towards your knees, bending slightly. Repeat this dynamic stretch 10 times. Then, standing still, clench and release your fists 20 times, feeling the blood flow. Finish with 10 deep, diaphragmatic breaths, inhaling slowly through your nose and exhaling fully through your mouth. This isn't about strenuous exercise. It's about activating your circulation switch. This gentle movement and focused breathing dramatically increase blood flow to your brain and extremities. It flushes stagnant toxins, delivers fresh oxygen and nutrients to your starving cells, and clears the metabolic waste products that feed neuroinflammation. It's a primal signal to your body. Wake up. It's time to heal. You will feel a palpable difference, a warmth spreading through your limbs, a subtle sharpening of your senses as your brain receives the nourishment it has been denied. Step 4. Initiate a deep cleanse detoxify while you sleep. Before bed, prepare and drink a simple herbal tea using dandelion root and ginger. Steep a teaspoon of dried dandelion root and a few slices of fresh ginger in hot water for 10 minutes. This potent combination is your deep cleanse. Dandelion is a powerful natural diuretic and liver tonic, aiding your body in systematically flushing out accumulated toxins and metabolic byproducts, including the remnants of NITs. Ginger further enhances circulation and reduces systemic inflammation, allowing your body to repair itself more efficiently during its most crucial restorative phase, sleep. This nightly ritual doesn't just help you sleep better, it transforms your sleep into a powerful detox session, clearing the fog and preparing your body for a renewed day. You wake up feeling lighter, clearer, and truly refreshed, not just rested. This isn't a suggestion, it's your survival manual. You can start step 1 today, right now, as soon as this video ends. What are you waiting for? Another 10 years of pain? Another moment of humiliating confusion? The time to take your life back, to reclaim your mind, your strength, your dignity, is now. They want you to believe you're helpless, that this decline is inevitable. That's a lie. They don't want this information to spread. They profit from your ignorance and your pain. So, if you believe in true freedom from suffering, share this video with everyone you know who struggles. Send it to your family group chats, to your friends' WhatsApp, to your community forums. Break the silence. Every single like on this video is a vote against the industry that makes us sick, that keeps us dependent. It's a signal to YouTube that this content matters, that the truth must be heard. Leave your like right now to strengthen this cause. I want to know your name. I want to know your struggle. Comment below, I've started, when you take the first step, when you commit to this protocol. Let's create an army of the healed in these comments. Also, leave your doubts and questions, I will personally answer them myself. And finally, save this video to your profile. So when you have a relapse, when you need to review the steps, when you need a reminder of the power you now hold, it's all there, quickly accessible. And the algorithm will show it to more people just like you, people trapped in the same web of lies. Now you have the power. The choice is yours. Remain a hostage to their system of suffering, or turn the game around and reclaim every vibrant year they tried to steal. We are the revolution. Until next time.